Hey there. So, a few of you have asked me about Google Web Stories and what they are, why you should use them, what they mean for your business, and kind of what the results that we're seeing are with these. So, I wanted to first walk you through what are Google Stories. These are something. This is something that is a newer offering that Google is giving us, and I'll show you some examples. But basically, Google Web Stories are a mix or a cross between Instagram Stories and Pinterest Pins. So they're like Instagram Stories in the sense that they are very mobile optimized. People see them on mobile when they're searching on Google. So, for example, if I search something, homeschooling worksheets over on Google on my phone, on the Google app on my phone, then it shows me, of course, search results. But then at the top, we are starting to see stories. Google pushes stories out for that. So you already know that if somebody is searching for that, they're very engaged, they're interested in what they're searching for. And so for Google to show a story, even if your post or your page on your site is not ranking first on Google search, if your story's showing up, that is automatically giving you kind of a leg up on traffic from Google. So it's a really good way to show up on Google Discover to kind of get boosted into the top tier, I guess, or on the first page with a story, and for people to just see your site and see your information more. So I'll go ahead and show you a sample of a story. This is a story that we have created on my personal blog. And so this is what it looks like on desktop. Um, but on mobile, of course, it looks more mobile friendly, and we optimize these when we build them for mobile. So when you see this on mobile, you see this cover, you start to see it just kind of automatically scrolls through, moves through. You see there's an option here to swipe up, which then takes them to the full recipe. And then we just go through and we give good information, good valuable information, again, giving them the option to swipe up. You can see that these can be monetized with ads. So this is an ad that shows up. I have Mediavine on my blog. That's why that's there. So it's another good way to kind of boost your ad income. And again, that's just a sample. It shows up better on mobile, but that's how it looks on desktop. And again, it's a really good way to just kind of show up on Discover. But what we're also seeing, let me just pop up here and show you some results. So this screenshot right here is a screenshot of a client's Google search traffic. So this is completely separate from Google Stories traffic. This is Google organic search traffic. And you can see here the bump in traffic, the steady increase in traffic. This was 30 days after we started creating stories for her consistently. So you can see that Google's really rewarding these sites. And we've seen results like this across the board on various sites. So not only are the clients getting traffic from the stories and from the swipe ups in the stories, so you can see here, this client went from 4 views per day on her stories to 3,100. We had one client that went from 0 views to 6,200 within 1 week of hiring us. You can also see that this client doubled her ad income from the web stories. So there's a lot of different reasons to be using these for your business, for your website. Of course, we're seeing traffic from the stories. We had one client that had 65,000 page views to her site. So not just views on the Google story, but actual people clicking from the Google story to her site within a day. And that's in addition to this, the search traffic boost that we've seen across other sites. So there's a lot of reasoning to use it, to kind of use these to boost the traffic to your site, to boost the ad revenue. And the other thing is the bounce rates on these are lower because people are actually searching for what they're being shown stories for. So it's already an engaged audience. We are seeing some clients use affiliate links within them. We're using some affiliate links for clients. We're increasing affiliate revenue by using those links and stories. So again, there's a lot of reasons to use them. A couple of things that we are seeing is they are very hit or miss is not the word. I've seen that, or the phrase, I've seen that used a few times. These are not necessarily hit or miss, but what we do see is you have to be consistent. So we need about a 30-day period of at least one story a day before we start to see Google really, rewarding and pushing the traffic. After that, it continues, and it can be up and down. So it's not like a steady increase, but it can be very, I don't want to say volatile, but it is. It can be very up and down. So, one day you may see 1,000 page views from a story. The next day you may see 200. But still, even on the 200 days, that's 200 page views that you didn't have before you started creating stories. And again, you can see that even if the story traffic is a little volatile, the search traffic is steadily increasing here. So we're seeing all of these things. That's just kind of the data that we've seen over the past really 7 months since we've been creating Google Stories for clients. So please let me know what questions you have. We do have packages for ongoing Google Web Story Management where we create them, build them. You don't have to do anything except for just see your traffic increase. We also have templates where we go in and we create 3 templates for you on your site that you can then use to create your own Google Web Stories. So there's a lot of different options, but I'm always here and happy to answer any questions that you have as well. Thank you.